Rip. Wow, this is... No, the run died because I missed an albatross. So I fell down further, and that set me pretty far back, so that was too bad. The rest of the run went pretty well. It's just that part was just kind of meh. At least I figured out how to pick up the first musical note, because the way I did it just now might actually be faster than how I used to do it before, so that's good. Oh. Okay, as long as I get out there relatively quickly, it should still be fine. Oh yeah, they also say beware of rolling cheeses, because rolling cheeses hit you, just like many other things in this game. Okay, here comes the scary part. Imagine doing this blind. There we go. More? Okay, nice. Whew. At least we got that extra life, so we don't really have to worry about that. Initially, when I was routing this, I didn't even keep that in mind. Because I was like, oh, you can respawn, and then suddenly realized, oh, that's costing lives. So that suddenly didn't make it very easy for some reason. Oh, wait, why did I go there? I was about to drop down and then realize, oh, crap, I forgot a key. It really does. It's got some pretty cool tech, and it's funny how it kind of changes your perception about how it controls. If you play this casually, you think, oh, this controls really well, and then you speedrun this, and then it really stands out like how slippery the controls are suddenly, especially if you try to do running jumps. So that's where it starts feeling very different indeed. And I somehow never fully realized that. And it's got some cool small optimizations, not just with the whole resetting part, but I guess in general as well, platforming wise. Let's see, fall down here. Will I lose time? Because I did sort of, yeah, because of that one thing that was going wrong. Okay, now let's see if I can finally grab this extra life again, because I did miss it before. It's not too hard to miss. You just need to know which springs you need to take. Hey, thanks for the host, Jeff. Much appreciated. Yeah, as a casual, you don't really necessarily need to be super precise, but I guess if you sort of go for that, then it's a bit more... yeah, you'll find it's a bit more troubling at times, and you try things and suddenly it's like, Oh yeah, as I suspected, this part of the slope is far less steep than the part that's coming up after I pick up the steam pan. So, like, this part is so much steeper. Ah, damn. Yeah. Well, in a way, it sort of, you know, gives it away, because you see the whole concept of, you know, you have to collect a collectible and then go to a certain place in order to finish the levels, sort of like that. But they have some variations, like when you have to rescue the grandma, and it turns out you first have to, you know, defeat Dracula, and then get the key from the pig, and then so on and so on. So there are some nice little variations along the way as well. Okay, this was pretty nice. Yeah, if only it was that simple. In a certain way, you sort of realize that once you don't pick up all of the coins and you go to Dracula, and then you realize, oh, this isn't it. And initially you think, oh, I only have to, you know, get the photographer out and make a flash photograph so Dracula disappears, but there's more to that. Oh yeah, also this level has skippy balls. Who'd have thought? Ow. Okay. Arrow, please don't turn around too quickly. But yeah, this game is actually really easy to route. Like, especially the earlier levels are like really quick. And the later levels aren't so bad either. It's just get a bit of a feel for where exactly you're supposed to be heading. Oh, I missed that. Okay, fine. Okay, should be good. In terms of lives, I'm completely fine. Because I did pick all of the lives that I've been meaning to get. But like I said, it's not necessary to really pick up the first level, first bonus level life, but it doesn't hurt either. Like you do have the time, you do have to sit it out anyway and see if you can get that. It's actually really competent for what's basically a yogurt drink tie-in, yeah. I was actually shocked when I played this for the first time in forever, a while back, when I was trying out some things, and I was like, this was actually pretty good. And then you wonder, why am I doing this as a submission for BBG? Well, it is very silly, and BBG has also had some very silly games, so in that sense it does definitely fit right there, I think. Yeah, the theme tune is basically this MS-DOS rendition of what you hear in the commercials. Oh, okay. Can I get up there still? This is really bad. Oh, this is, okay, there we go. I would never expect to lose time to that. Not gonna lie. Because only now am I supposed to be heading down there. Okay, I think I might be able to last far enough to still have enough life left by the time I get back there. So, let's see if I can do this. Oh, it's gonna just like drop it all over again. That's fine. And we're gonna grab the key and get out of here. Let me grab this key. It seems like a lot of collectibles in the later stages, but some of them are really closely located to one another. So that does make it easier. And I guess in the speedrun you barely notice this. You barely notice how potentially far apart they might be, but that's only in some cases. Ah, damn it. That was a darn false teeth. Okay. Should still be fine, I guess. Hopefully. We head over here. Also, this Dracula respawns like really, really quickly. I barely left the screen and there it is again. They've got very special powers, I think. It's kind of crazy. Okay, flashlight warning. Okay, let's see if I can deal with the pig fast enough. The main problem is it's kind of hard to see sometimes where you're supposed to land, because sometimes you wind up not seeing the pig for a very long time, and then suddenly, oops, there it is. And then you drop down next to the pig because you kind of missed the visual cue. Okay, less life to be picked up in a bonus level, I guess. This one's easy, and then you have like 20 seconds to just dance around and rock to these hot gems. Yay! Also, you see these ice creams, and some really look like ice creams from a slightly different brand as well. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, now this level again. So I have a plan for this. Let's hope this works out. So I'm going over here first and then head back. Normally speaking, I would go in a loop, but I think this might actually save some time not doing that loop. So hope that treats me well. There we go. It's so nerve-wracking for some reason. No! I fell down, what the hell? Suddenly you're chased by false teeth and it's a nightmare. Okay, this is fine. We'll be getting there. Lost a little bit of time due to that, but it's nothing too major, I guess. There. Okay, that's fine. Now you get to enjoy more bonus level. Post-game bonus level. Okay, don't miss the albatross, don't miss the albatross, don't miss the albatross. Great. Let's go for a ride. So there are 2 of those around the place, and when I did route this yesterday, I think I accidentally jumped on the other albatross and it seemed very different where I was heading, so it was a bit confusing. That knife though, suddenly attacking like crazy. Okay, so after this we head up to these, up on these rooftops again. So I'm gonna make sure to do this right, okay. Let's not hit that. Oh, and then there's this jump, which is still fine. Gotta make sure not to fall off. It's really easy to fall off for some reason on occasion. Oh, nice. At least I made it up there, which is still a bit far back, but might still do the job. Okay, it's pretty close to the end of the game. This, one more reset, and Rainbow Road. Hey, sub 14. Look at that. That is a new world record, by the way. It's very Yogho. Well, Ricky. Thanks for the G, Jeff. And Shentok. I don't think I've ever translated this. After much running, jumping, and pulling, everything is very Yogho thanks to you. take the ice and the yogurt drink with you. We're gonna be sunbathing at sea. Tighten your belt or something, because there's still a bonus level to go. That's what it says. I mean, I guess I could show off the bonus level now, so the credits will play out, and that will allow me to do some things here. What's up, Tori? Thank you for the late GG. It's close enough, isn't it? It is a Dutch game. This is the first Dutch game that I've speedrun so far, or Dutch language game at least. But yeah, this was a really good pace. Spelbedenkers, those who came up with the game. That's pretty much what it says. Some people, you know, they get the idea for games, and then suddenly, now it's there. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be doing the bonus level as well that comes after this. It's very weird. Only in this screenshot does it look like a regular cap, because otherwise it looks like this hat of sorts. Now in German they have Spiel, which sounds like spell, and I'm not sure how the rest sounds. I mean, my German is not terribly good, but okay, let's see how well we can do this level. Suddenly there's fans everywhere. Everything is blowing you a certain direction, so well. This is really hard, okay? At least I've gotten myself 15 extra seconds, so at least I can sort of make an effort of getting through. What should be the game of fans? Yeah. Fans after the credits. Okay. Alright. I guess we closed it in style and just named this BBG. It's not even a high score. Like, that's what you get for going fast.